Julian Thorne, a self-made millionaire, stood on the precipice of a decision that would shatter his family's world. He'd built his empire from the ground up, a testament to grit and relentless work. Now, at the peak of his success, he announced he was giving it all away. His sprawling mansion, his fleet of luxury cars, his vast investments, to complete strangers. His family, gathered in the opulent living room, stared at him, stunned into silence. His wife Eleanor, her face a mask of disbelief and hurt, whispered, "Julian, what are you doing?" His two children, Sarah and Michael, remained speechless, their faces mirroring their mother's shock. Julian's explanation was simple, yet profound. "I've spent my life chasing wealth," he said, his voice surprisingly calm, "believing it would bring happiness. It hasn't. I've seen the suffering in the world, the inequality, the struggles of people who deserve a chance. I want to use my wealth to make a difference, to create real and lasting change, not just leave behind a legacy of material possessions." Eleanor's anger flared. "But what about us? What about our future? We've sacrificed so much to build this life." Sarah, usually her father's confidant, echoed her mother's sentiments, her voice trembling. "This isn't fair, Dad. We're your family. We should be your legacy." Michael, always the pragmatist, approached the issue differently. "I understand your desire to help others, Dad," he said, his tone measured. "But this is reckless. We'll lose everything. We'll have to start over from scratch." Julian listened patiently, his eyes reflecting a deep sense of conviction. He acknowledged their pain, their anger, their fear. He explained that he wasn't abandoning them. He was changing the way he defined success and legacy. He had set up a trust fund for their education and immediate needs, enough to provide a comfortable life, but it paled in comparison to the life they had known. The ensuing weeks were filled with turmoil. They sold the mansion, the cars, and adjusted to a simpler life. Eleanor struggled with the change, finding it hard to let go of the luxury they had become accustomed to. Sarah wrestled with feelings of betrayal and resentment, while Michael, though initially concerned, gradually began to appreciate his father's radical act of generosity. He started volunteering at a local charity, witnessing firsthand the impact of Julian's donations. Months later, Julian sat with his family in a small, rented apartment. The atmosphere was calmer now, though a lingering tension remained. Eleanor, though still adjusting, was finding a new sense of purpose, volunteering at a soup kitchen. Sarah, having seen the profound effect of her father's actions, began to understand his motives, her anger slowly replaced by a grudging admiration. Michael, inspired by the positive changes around him, pursued a career in social work,